All right, well, hey Chris, how's it going? Pleasure to meet you. At least through the video here. Hopefully, we'll be able to chat sometime soon, face to face. But here, let me just go ahead and I'm gonna make this video for you, show you what Pungra is, what we're planning on doing with it, and show you where we're headed, so that you can see if you want to jump on board with us. Now, Pungra is a micro freelancing social network. Now, when I tell people that, they go, "What the heck is that?" So let me break it down. Um, Basically, if you think Facebook plus Fiverr, right? Facebook is a social network. People get to add their friends, they get to socialize, they get to see what their friends are doing, they get to build a following of people, and it's great for that. Facebook is awesome for that. So we recognize that. We also want to bring in the whole Fiverr aspect of it. And I don't know if you've been on Fiverr.com much. Fiverr.com is a freelancing website where you can sell services from for $5, but then you can upgrade those services, make more money off those services as well. The major flaw of that website is there's no social aspect to it. So when you list your services on there and you get people buying your stuff, nobody has any way of coming back to you and becoming a repeat buyer unless they go and they search you again and they look you up. So it's really hard to retain loyal customers. Or build a brand or anything like that through this micro freelancing site, Fiverr. Now, there's larger websites that do freelancing on a bigger scale. I like to call it macro freelancing. And then the smaller stuff is the micro freelancing. For the macro freelancing, we got Elance, Odesk, Guru.com. What is the other big one? Elance. I think I said the two big ones. Elance and Odesk are the big players in that space right now. And those are just these huge projects that are kind of daunting to people who just kind of want to jump onto a website, offer their services for smaller amounts, and have fun with it. What I noticed was when people are on Fiverr, they're actually being really creative, and they're offering services that you would never see on one of these other macro sites. Like people are doing voiceovers, they're doing backflips, they're doing, they're dressing up for you and making videos to promote your business. They're doing all kinds of cool stuff that you wouldn't find on a macro freelancing site. So just wanted to throw that out there. It's kind of a mix of those two websites. Now, as far as income or, how are we going to be bringing revenue into the site? Our main way is through commissions, right? Now, industry standard is 20%. So Fiverr and other sites like Fiverr do bring in 20%. So if someone sells a service for $5, Fiverr keeps $1, the seller keeps $4. Pretty simple. We do the same thing, although on Pungra, our users are able to sell things for $5, $10, or $15. So they can have that option. The other thing too is a lot of people out there, we've been going through forums and things, learning about our customers, and we've found that, and I did the same thing because Fiverr was the only way I had made money on the internet in the beginning. And as soon as I made money on Fiverr, I was all over the internet looking for different websites like Fiverr. I was like, oh, sites like Fiverr, sites like Fiverr. And what I ended up finding was Fiverr was the best site available for that, but I wanted to be able to offer more services than just, I think they allow you to offer 10 or 20 services. It's 20 services on Fiverr. So what people are doing is they're getting frustrated because spammers or people who don't have the right business mentality, they jump on Fiverr and they make like 20 different profiles, and then they make 20 different gigs for each of the profiles, and now you got all these spammy services on Fiverr that people can't sort through to get to the real nuggets. So people are running into that right now with Fiverr, where people are getting frustrated, and Pungra is going to allow people to actually open up more than just 20 services that they're allowed to offer at one time through their page. So that's another really cool thing where we're just kind of taking it one step further. So we're going to be making revenue off of 20% commissions. We're going to be making revenue off of profile upgrades. Okay, so if a user wants to gain access to the full benefits of their profile, we can always offer certain extra benefits that come along with that profile. Something that we have built, that we're working on building right now, is you can offer 20 services, but if you want to offer more than 20 services, you have to achieve a certain level, as you might make more sales and do more things on our website, you're actually going to be leveling up. You're going to be able to see your progress and stay motivated, which is another thing that I'm pumped up about, is the whole motivation side of the site. But I'll get to that. Just think of it as, you get these 20 services you're able to offer, and as you progress through your journey with the website, you get to unlock more services that you're able to offer. Or if you want to just pay a price, pay $5, you can unlock 2 extra services that you're able to now create and offer in the marketplace. Now, what I want to do is actually, I do have a list of all of our different revenue streams that we're going to be having come in. And there's so many of them, I have to actually go in and pull this up so that I make sure that I don't miss any. So let me go ahead and pull this up on my computer here. And sorry if I'm talking quick here. I just wanted to make sure that I could fit it all in here in the video, and I don't take up too much of your time here, because I know time is valuable. So, 20. Okay, there it is. All right, so we're gonna be making commissions off of 20% of our services. If we get 500,000 people on our website, we'll be making $1 million right off the bat just from those commissions, right? Now, there's Fiverr and there's another website called Skill Pages. Skill Pages is for people to list their skills for their area, right? So if I'm looking to hire an electrician, but I don't want to hire an electrician from the company in my area because they're too expensive, I can go on Skill Pages and look up somebody who has those skills, but they're not working as an electrician. They can just jump over to my house and help me for a lot cheaper. That website, Skill Pages, got to 1 million members in 90 days. Okay, and which is ridiculous. And then Fiverr started out with a valuation of about what was it, $5 million, and that in the first year. The second year they were valued at about $15 million. The third year they were about $100 million, and now, right now, they're at about $500 million valuation. So Fiverr is just blowing up. They've done Burger King commercials and all kinds of cool stuff. And so what we're looking at is we're saying, okay, what we've seen in our industry already is that if we are able to make something happen with this, it does take off quickly. People do join the website quickly, and we're able to get to that 500,000 member mark fairly quickly. That's our goal. So the rest of these numbers I'm going to share with you for our revenue are based off of the expectation that we're going to have 500,000 members in the next year. Okay, so, or hopefully sooner. Rex and I think maybe we'll be able to get there in 3 or 4 months if we do things right. Now, the next thing is ads. Obviously, we're going to throw a few ads on the website, make sure that we're bringing in some revenue from that. There's going to be 2 forms of ads, just like you see with Facebook. Oh, I guess you only see 1 form of ads with Facebook. That's the user-generated ads, right? Users are actually able to go on there, pay Facebook for the advertising, and promote their own stuff. Now, a lot of the time, what they're promoting is a Facebook fan page. So the traffic is actually all staying within Facebook, which is awesome. It's a genius thing that Facebook did. Instead of putting up other ads where those ads lead to other websites and it takes the user away, if you do user-generated ads, it keeps everybody within the ecosystem. So we're going to be putting that in place. We're also going to play around with just doing normal advertising for anybody who would like to purchase that. Now, we're also going to be offering retail. So, obviously, throw out some t-shirts, sweatshirts, bracelets, whatever we need to do to get people wearing our Poongra swag and getting all pumped about it. Okay. The other thing is, okay, we talked about profile upgrades, so that was number 4. Personal ad purchases. Okay, so that's number 5. That was the one that just talking about where users can buy their own ads. Now, suggested sites. We're going to actually approach other websites and say, hey, our users, when they sign up to Poongra, they usually don't know what to sell right off the bat. Unless they're coming into it and they know, okay, I'm a graphic designer, I'm going to sell graphic designer stuff. What we found is a lot of people go, I love the idea, but I don't know what to sell. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to provide our users with some ideas and say, well, here's a list of 50 different websites that offer cool services. You can make ebook covers for people. You can make crossword puzzles for people. You can, edit pictures on this website and do a photo editing service on our website and do all these cool things. So we're going to approach these websites and have them pay us a certain amount to be featured. Featured on our website for a month or however we structure that. So that's going to be another income stream there. Sorry, excuse me. I just it's pretty early in the morning here. I just had my bagel for the morning. I think it's not very happy with me. Okay, sir. When someone wants to mark their service that they're offering as urgent, they can mark it urgent for $1. Now that might not sound very significant, but it actually is. If we have quite a few people, if we have half of the people on our site just make a request and say, hey, I'm looking for this kind of service, but I'm not finding it right now. Would someone please help me with this? They can list that on the website and say, I'm willing to pay you $5, $10, or $15 for the service. And someone can see that and they can go say, hey, me, I want to do that. Now, you can mark that as urgent so more people see it. And that'll be bringing in about $20,000 to $50,000 a year just from that. Okay, writing. Okay, now this is a really cool one. This is one that I really want to make sure that I can share with you in person. Go a little bit more into detail with it. Now this is I wanted to get my buddy Rex Harris to sign a non-disclosure agreement for this one, and he kind of laughed at it, thought it wasn't that important to get a non-disclosure agreement written up and taken care of. But then when I shared this last revenue stream with him, he said, you know what, Marshall, that's genius and that's industry changing. So I want to make sure that I'm protecting that idea. I'm sure you understand. So what we'll do is we'll shoot a non-disclosure agreement over to you as soon as possible. I'll also make sure that Rex gets that to you by today so that you can sign that and we can share with you this last income stream that's I think it'll really, really add a whole new element to the whole micro freelancing approach. So that's basically how it works. Our goal with Poongra is to provide our users with the tools, the training, and the community to be successful selling their services, right? Now, Fiverr, they offer the tools, right? They offer the place where you can go and list your services and the page where you sell that service and you can share it all over the web. We consider that one of the tools, and when you click on share to Facebook, share to Twitter, those are more tools that they're providing you. So they provide you great tools for getting your services out in the marketplace. Now, Facebook, they offer a great community, but there's no way to, there's not that Fiverr element to it. So they both are great resources in and of themselves, but we want to bring it all together and provide people with the tools, training on exactly how to brand yourself, get yourself out in the marketplace, market yourself, look at yourself on the inside and grow as a person, because to me it's not about making millions of dollars with this website, even though I really want to make this thing huge and make it very successful. I know that the money is going to come. I'm not at all worried about that, not even in the slightest. What I'm worried about is making sure that our users are able to make progress in their lives, make something big happen, and kind of skip over that whole stress and confusion stage of just getting started with selling things on the internet. And I feel like a lot of us just feel like we're left in the dark when we're trying to sell things. When you go to Fiverr, there's no one to really bounce ideas off or talk to or see how everything's going. Maybe your friends are selling on Fiverr, but you would never know because there's no social aspect to it. So that's what we bring with Poongra, is a really interactive, great experience for our users to be able to actually grow. And the cool thing too is with Fiverr, they did a survey and they found out that 17% of their user base was actually able to quit their jobs and pay for their mortgage, pay for everything in their lives, all through Fiverr, where they're selling services for $5 a pop. One other story I want to share with you too is that I saw a lady on there just the other day. She was selling a service called I Will Meditate on Your Financial Future for $5. And you can literally offer anything you like through these sites. And this lady she made about $2,000, she's probably up to about $3,000 $3,000 off of offering this one service, you know, and she can offer up to 20 on there. So people are making some good money through these sites, and we can see that the industry is going in that direction. And so we're pumped. We know it's going to work, but we're hoping that you're going to be on board with us and that you catch the vision with us. And feel free to shoot me a Facebook message. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay. And the other thing too is, yeah, there is a little bit of a strain for us trying to um, get that right management, get the right people in place to really get this out there and get it in front of people. So anything that we could get as far as help with that would be awesome, awesome, awesome. Now the other thing too is Rex has been in the industry doing the marketing for about 20 years. I've been doing marketing for the last 3 years. So this website is kind of built with the mentality of a marketer. Um, but we're just looking to get some funding and get the right people in place to get this out there, get it to people. So let me know what you think, and look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great one, Chris.